Guys, I failed a little bit this morning. We had a bunch of live action going on across the street, and I didn't capture it. So AJ actually had, looked like the SWAT team over here. He had cops everywhere. I think I can go into surveillance footage, so if we can, I'll get him to insert it right here. But actually it was some, and I'm sure the neighbors will be like, oh my gosh, Davis had cops everywhere. We actually allow them to come here. We allow them to sit out front. At night, we allow them to back in and run radar in the area over there at the car lot. We're friendly to our local police officers. They look out for us. We look out for them. But actually, there's a group of them that wanted to come in and actually go in Showroom One, which we don't let everybody in there. But if you want to go, we'll take you over there. But it was locked. AJ took them in there and showed them some of the three-wheelers and showed them some of the memorabilia and other things. So I'll see if I can pull up this, because it looked like, oh my gosh, like there's been a raid going on there. But then the other thing that was going on, first thing is we had a customer here from Pennsylvania picking up his tow truck, loaded his car, family car on there, had his whole family with him. At the same time, where'd the Monte Carlo go? It's over there. Monte Carlo is going to Carolina. Those customers showed up. And we've got a customer here from Texas on another tow truck. And then we had somebody else at the same time. Anyway, it was busy. 9 o'clock, 8:45, 9 o'clock. The office was full. 2 vehicles were already ready to leave before 9 o'clock. It was a busy morning. And we had a transporter here. So it was a lot going on. Oh, and we had Raymond here getting ready to drop off a Jeep and pick up a Ranger. I filmed a lot of this, but I filmed it up and down. So it won't work for YouTube. So I screwed up. There's the Raptor, also sold and getting ready to go to Hawaii. So there's been a lot going on. AJ is getting ready to go over this truck here, this car here. So when there's financing involved, nowadays they don't send somebody out. They ask for a video and picture request through a little app. So they do the pictures, they do the video, he uploads it, copy of title, copy of VIN number, copy of all the stuff they need to complete the deal. So it's a little bit of a process. So he's getting ready to do this one. That's why it's over here. And I promised everybody, and we may have to get back to that now because I think I got to run up to the shop, but a video on the V10. Also, this just came back across. What are you getting, bit over there? Spider. The CXT, customer didn't request it. We didn't promise it. But Alvin actually spent the last 2 days cleaning that truck just to go the extra mile. We know these trucks go to people, and when they're not rushing us, we don't mind doing it. But they're the ultimate dream truck. And this thing's going across the country. It's going to get bug splattered on it between here and Arizona, Las Vegas. But it's as clean as it could be asked for. He had this whole thing taped up. He did a full paint correction, wax on it, taped up all this so it wouldn't get wax smeared all in it. He spent a lot of time and effort. Again, it wasn't even asked for. It wasn't promised by any of us. But dang if it doesn't look good. We also loaded the seats in the back. It's coming with the original seats out of the truck. It has the cushion air ride seats in it now. But it's coming with the original seats as well. And just look, I don't know if the light's going to allow you to see it. But just look at the cleanliness of this freaking truck. Look at the carpet. It's just insane how nice this vehicle has stayed. And of course, it's only got 12,000 miles, but it just, I mean, even the carpet still sparkles. And again, the light's not hitting it right to see that, but this man's going to super duper appreciate this truck in person. And the bronze one the same way. The bronze one was just as clean. It was crazy how nice it was. So 2 CXTs to leave within the same week of each other is pretty wild. And we do have another one on the way. So if you guys are searching for a CXT, this one's got a little higher mileage. I think it's got in the 30s on the mileage. But still basically a brand new CXT. Yeah, he got it shined up nice. While we're talking about this car here, check out some of the cool stuff. So we talk about builds. We talk about truck builds and a lot of things in our industry. And then a lot of people do a lift kit tires and wheels and say, I built the truck. Well, everybody, you know, if you turn a wrench, you put a part in that build. But what people don't realize is when you build some of these hot rods, like this car here was built by a group of local builders. And I know he watches the channel because when I originally posted the video of this car, I called it Lamborghini Orange. He quickly said, JW, that's not Lamborghini Orange. It's Tangerello something or another. This car probably had close to $150,000 just in paint and body work at a retail level. The top is chopped. The different trim is removed. Everything about the car has been changed. Then it's probably got another $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in interior, door poppers. What do you do, hit this button? Huh? Oh, there you go. So you open the doors that way because there you go, guys. There's no door handle. It pops open for you. And it works. A lot of these old hot rods, it doesn't work. It's got later model seats. It's got a custom console, which has got a couple little hairline cracks because it's been done for a while. Tilt steering wheel. All the gauges are hooked up and working. It's got power windows added. The league of these trucks, when these trucks sometimes are 100 grand, people seem like they think it's crazy. Some of these old school hot rods, they were $1 million builds. This one wasn't, but some of them were. And that's just, it's hard to fathom. Now this car's got a dated wheel. It really needs an up-to-date wheel, but it's got late model drivetrain. It's got four-wheel disc brakes. It's got all the cool stuff that people always want. The headlights have been molded differently. He told me a lot of the little touches that have been done to the car. Here's the other thing. How do you open the hood, AJ? Hold on. I do know. I do know. It's in the fender well. It's hidden. It's right here. It's actually got a late model pull for the hood, like off of a Cadillac or something. The neatest part of this car, that's a real deal old school Hemi under there, built by Jack Tant. I think it's Tant or Tant. I can't remember how you say it, but he is a renowned, and you guys in the comments can say it if you know, but he's a very renowned Hemi builder. That's a real deal, old school, center valve cover, spark plug Hemi. Not this newfangled stuff like these new Chargers and Challengers have. That's old school Hemi. Sometimes those motors alone, when built properly, are in the $100,000 area, if not more. So that's wild. It's a big motor. It's a big, what's that right there? A quarter? They must have put that in there when they finished it. I think that's 2016. Yeah. That's pretty wild. They even Frenched that in there and glued it or did whatever they did. So when you guys are looking at trucks, they're not chop topped and they're not all this, but it's expensive. It's crazy expensive. I'm really thankful we don't deal in this era of car because the loss ratio is insanity. This car sold for like $49,000. You couldn't even put the motor under the hood for that kind of money, much less all the paint, body, and it was done well. Look at the back. One more thing. I'm not trying to bore you truck guys with a car, but it's just, when you start looking at the little details, it's got a built-in trickle charger. You just plug this in. Behind here's the battery, the stereo, a bunch of the wiring. The whole car's been dynamated. You know, they fitted all this stuff together so that when you open it up back here, it's basically show quality. We searched the other day because all of us had forgotten. You actually pull up on this to open the trunk. That's the release. It's pretty neat. Light built in for the license plate light. Skipped over item. They did it, so it's proper and legal. Super neat. So let's find Christian. We're going to have to go. I'm going to have to remind him. He's going to have to go. Actually, I think y'all need to go. Christian, you over here? All right. I think y'all got to go pick up that black Dodge Challenger or Charger. Customer's on the way. All right, so y'all pick that up. I'll wrap up a little bit. We'll get ready for this V10 video. We'll see you guys in a few seconds. All right, I got nominated to make this trip. I told y'all Christian and AJ were doing it, but I got nominated by Christian to get out of the office and go do this. But it is pretty sad that we have to keep these cars off-site in a undisclosed location, referring to Challengers and Chargers and Demons and Hellcats and Super Stocks and 170s and all this other stuff. because they are so prone to theft. I've told plenty of other dealers, I said, guys, if you have these cars, take them home, put them away, keep them in your service shop at night. A lot of them didn't adhere to that at first. I know a handful of them that have lost their cars right off their parking lot. And it sucks. And of course, some of them the insurance covers it, and some of them it doesn't. And no matter what, even insurance covers it, you go get an increase in your rate because of it. But we're driving the really cool manual 7.3 83,000 original mile truck to do so. Batteries were starting to get a little weak from starting and moving it around the parking lot, not driving it. So taking it on a little drive, picking this car up. Customers will pretty much be there when we get back waiting on it. Do we need to wash it? All right, cool. So we should be ready. Bolt tags on. It's a really cool car. It's some sort of like a heritage edition one. I don't even know that it got a whole lot of publicity online. But it was a really rare vehicle. We did it in one of the videos, right? Yeah, we did it. We did show it a little bit in one of the videos. So anyway, pretty cool. So we'll get back. We'll get that taken care of. One more for the day. It's been a crazy day already, but it's been good. Everybody smiles when we got cars moving in and out, especially when you show up to work and people are waiting on you. It's pretty neat. The other thing that's really refreshing is right now I'm working with 2 trucks that I've sold that I actually have sold to dealers. And then I'm working with 2 vehicles that I'm purchasing actually from dealers, but they're really small dealers. And our flow of paperwork and the way we do things and the way we communicate, I've dealt with all of them within the last hour by text message or whatever. Each one of them is just blown away. And I said some stuff yesterday about it. Communication, doing what you say you're going to do, and not giving a bunch of hassle goes so far. One of the trucks, it was more of an as-is deal. I wasn't running it through the whole process. The guy said, I love it. It's the year I was born. It's the year I was born too, so it was hard to let go. But I did kind of a skimpy deal. Let it go. He said, man, I love everything. Thanks for communicating. He's in the car business. He's like, man, I applaud you guys for how you do things. I wish I could do it, but he sells late model cars at a new car dealership. But he said, could you add the LED bulbs? And of course, you guys know that's a pet peeve of mine, but this one wasn't going through the whole process. Again, kind of short, sold it on a short. But yes, my dad does. He said, let me know what I owe you. You don't owe me anything. We're going to put the bulbs in. Again, it's a simple thing. Last time we came here, we were behind a Bermuda truck, weren't we? Mm-hmm. Look at that. One of our main diesel service shops, and they also rent trailers, and that's one of their rental trailers. Pretty cool. 2 brothers and their dad. Pretty cool family business as well. But anyway, the other one we're buying, he was like, sent paperwork, how we did. He's like, dang, y'all do a thorough job. We get a picture of the VIN number, we get a picture of the odometer, we get a secondary picture of the VIN number, we get a picture of their license, we get a picture of the title. We do a little quick video where all of it's together because obviously fraud's easy these days. AI can do anything. So he's like, man, that's great. Y'all do a really good job on getting all that. I never would have thought about that. Of course, mom's corresponding with emails. Bam, bam, bam. Everything's going smooth. So it's kind of refreshing to actually have people in your industry applaud the way you do things and how you do things. So again, we're a business. We have to make money. These guys know that. The 2 that are selling, like, dude, I'm leaving you meat on the bone. It's an excellent vehicle. Y'all are going to put y'all's touches on it. It's amazing. But obviously, we got to have the flow on both sides. We got to buy. We got to sell. They're both very important. So anyway, long enough story about that. We're going to get ready to jump in this car and bring it back to the lot and get one more on the street today with a happy father and son. It's the son's car, right? Really happy father and son taking home a really super cool car. Thanks, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right. In case we don't video before it leaves, this car was called a Mopar 19. It's a 2019. Yeah. We all got to wash this. Got some bird crap on it. But there's a very limited number of these cars built. I'll try to put it in the comments for you Mopar and Dodge guys, but had the stripe package, very low number, 392 Hemi, black with blue stripe, and what, white with blue stripe? Mm-hmm. Yep, so they came 2 different colors. This is a really cool car, and it's going to a fairly young boy. His dad came in with him, is co-signing through their credit union and working it out. So guys, a lot of times if you call, we say, hey, we don't do financing. We don't do the financing, but we'll help you with the process. And we love seeing younger people get their foot on the ground for financing because it's not an easy start. This guy did have to have his dad co-sign with him to get it done, but they were able to work with a really good local credit union, which we're actually a member of, and get it all done. Christian and my mom emailed back and forth to get them the right documents. Everything's good. They're rolling in with a check, and they're gonna leave with their car. So even got the cool Mopar hood pins. All right, another step out of the way today. All right, so unfortunately this video is not gonna be as long as I thought today. I've got to step in and I've got to get on a Teams meeting about SEMA, and that's going to eat up the rest of my day. So trying to get this knocked out first. But in doing that, well, before we even get to that, in the background, you'll see the cobbled up, previously boogered up lift kit has been fixed on this truck. It actually came down about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. So now the tire is pretty proportionate. We had the wheels high polished. The wheels turned out good. Those are Weld Mountain Crusher, real deal 14 wide wheels with a 35, maybe a 33. 33s. This truck will clear a 35. But suspension's proper now. Brake lines are secure. Drive shaft got swapped out. Rear doesn't have a flopping brake line. Still got to be detailed. Still got to be cleaned up. But the shop went over it, did their thing. So now we've got a safe, proper truck. Now, this truck has been the topic of a lot of you guys' phone calls and conversation. Step sides don't come along very often. Okay, AJ saying, spin around, the sun is a problem. Step sides don't come around very often. Check this one out from the front. That's where the view of this truck is the best. 1980, square headlight, decor package stripes. The black actually is a tuxedo black with metallic in it, and it blends right across perfectly. But an 80 is just a super cool truck. An 80 step side is even a more super cool truck. And another one with a, all right, they got ahead of me. Sorry, locked up. We're not gonna get to that today. But I do want to show you, we got 2 square bodies right now with OBS seats. Those actually work well in these trucks. They take some modifications, but I want you guys to see how that works because they are way more comfortable. Also, in case he pulls off, the CXT, sorry, got 2 things I was getting ready to spit out at the same time. The CXT is loaded and headed to Las Vegas. And I was going to say, also see in the background, we have our cybersecurity / internet guy here, again, adding more firewalls, more security, more things. I told y'all we spent a ton of time, effort, and money on our infrastructure of the buildings, and we're getting them all linked and all of them set up and all of our cameras working. I'm actually working on some footage now. I don't know that we're going to be able to insert the picture of the cops I was talking about, but I am trying to get it on my phone to work properly. But the playback's working really well. We just don't know what time it was when they actually came by. So working on that. I don't know we'll get it in this video though. But it was pretty funny. I was like, uh-oh, what did AJ do? What did AJ do? I saw him over there, then I saw him over there, and I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? But if you all have a friend, a neighbor, anybody that is a first responder or a police officer, thank them for what they do. Buy them a dinner, buy them a donut, whatever. Just tell them thank you for what they do, because they do put their lives at stake every day for us, and we love them. You know, they take care of things. They watch out for things here. Theft. We've had problems in the past. The cops sit on top of it. We actually have had them chase people down and get into an altercation right next door. I wish we had the camera system we have now then, because them old boys in blue wore them bad boys out pretty good. It would have been a good video. So again, we give all respect to those guys for what they do. And that's why AJ takes the time. If they want to look at something, if they're just waiting on a specific call and they're chilling across the street, you guys want a water, you want a drink, anything we can do to help them out, because they do look out for us and all of our properties and all of our businesses. And that's what they're here for. So, but back to this truck. A lot of people ask about lowering it. Some ask about lowering it to stock. Some ask about making it bigger. For now, this is it. This is where it's going to be. If somebody latches on and says, I'm ready to purchase it and pay for it, of course, you know, we can do anything within time restraints. And time restraints are getting more restrictive. We have project after project. The call I'm getting ready to get on is about SEMA and about all the priorities and things that we have to deal with to get vehicles ready for that and get them there. So anyway, a lot going on there. The other thing is Mickey Thompson. Mickey Thompson sent an email said you guys are crushing it. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for all the reach outs. The main thing they saw was so much traction around the last weekend when we were pumping all you guys over to the event. Y'all were there. Y'all showed up in full force. I guess it's 2 weekends ago now. We love the product. We love what we're able to start telling you guys about. We've been behind the scenes, test fitting, working on things. It's a lot of cool stuff coming. So I know we keep having to say, stay tuned, stay tuned. Again, if you guys are new watchers, we are signed, sealed to privacy legally. We can't talk about it any longer. All the cool stuff I want to tell you guys about, I can't because of legalness. But that will soon all come to an end when we can unveil some things and tell you guys about it. And I've got some cool other little spoofs about, matter of fact, where's that other wheel at? It is over there still? All right, I got something else we got to do with that tomorrow. Fun little video. But thank you guys for supporting Mickey Thompson. Mickey Thompson is seeing it. Mickey Thompson does understand, and Mickey Thompson is listening. You guys are this generation. We know you're also that generation, and we know you're the generation behind, and y'all love trucks in general. But what we're trying to do is bring back the old school stuff, the stuff that you bought in high school or wanted to buy in high school, and now you want it again. And Mickey Thompson is the only manufacturer listening and paying attention. We got parked over there. Huh? No, it's another car right there too. Yeah. Oh, that's yours. Okay. Parking was a little bit of a mess. I'm looking over here. I'm like, who's these cars? I knew Christian had parked over there, but did y'all move the F-150 back too? Oh, it's right there. Duh. I got to get on this call, guys. Go zoom the rest of my day. Thanks a lot. Appreciate all the support. Busy day as far as sales go. We had a Challenger go out, the SS Monte Carlo, tow truck, another fella here on a tow truck, 1 or 2 square bodies, the CXT shipping out, the Raptor for Hawaii, this Raptor possibly also going across the country to California. Been a lot of stuff happening today, guys, a lot of sales. And again, we're getting to a point where we're going to start slowing up a little bit on the crazy after effects on some of these vehicles, just because of the fact of how busy things are. But we will get it all done. We will give you an adequate timeline. We'll do the best we can on that. We've got some interesting other vehicles coming. I may just have to post them and let y'all see them. I got a couple dualies, a couple other square bodies, a couple previous to square body trucks, the old body styles. Actually had a couple people reach out on some 60s model when they saw the video me and AJ did about the 66. They didn't think we even wanted that body style. Got one of them that's actually a four-wheel drive. So I got some really cool stuff that's in the works that we may be bringing or purchasing. Got another, y'all will really love this one. I'll tell you this and then I got to go. I've got a 78, might be a 77. No, it is a 77. A 77 that was restored, show restoration, frame off restoration in like 92, has never been driven on the road since then. And I've got all the rundown, I got all the paperwork. This thing, I use this expression all the time, but if you had a bologna sandwich, you could wipe it underneath this truck and eat it as clean as you're eating it off a paper towel. This truck is spotless. It is going to be a high dollar truck, but it is an amazing truck. I can't wait to bring you guys the content on this one. It is the quality of Brown Bear. It is a Brown Bear quality candidate. And I am thrilled we worked it out. We've been going back and forth on it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful square body. So you guys will be seeing that when I can spill the beans on that. And working with another YouTuber, go ahead and put this out there too, because y'all are going to see it very soon. Working with another very popular YouTuber. He's also big on Instagram and a few other platforms, to buy a truck from him. And we're starting some negotiations. Hopefully we will actually be able to video that content when we do it. He's from Florida, and we're going to work together on some stuff, and I'm excited about it. So we're going to purchase a vehicle. Hopefully we're going to purchase a vehicle. We're going to negotiate it out a little bit, and I'll do all that live with you guys so you can see it happening. And we'll also start a little bit of camaraderie leading up to SEMA, because he's also headed to SEMA as well. So thanks, guys. That's all for today. I've got to get on that Teams meeting, and I will be on there for a while. AJ's going to get this cut up and posted. We'll see you tomorrow.